I know a lot of parents are still looking for things to entertain the kiddos or maybe even yourself. Well, have you heard about Studio Create yet? This is so cool. It's the newest art box from Cherry Arts filled with high quality art supplies and professional artist lessons delivered right to your door. Let's take a look because Danny took a lesson herself.
Shayna, I want to get to you first. Can you tell us a little bit more about Cherry Arts and then what you all have been up to, especially lately?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a lot, as I'm sure everyone else has been experiencing. So, Cherry Arts is a thriving nonprofit arts organization, and we're committed to enriching lives through arts education and art experiences while building community through the arts and culture. Studio Create, which is what we're going to talk about today, is a new project of ours, and it brings together two of our very favorite things, which are making art and also artists. It was a concept that was created during the height of the pandemic, and it was a means of, providing art supplies and art experiences to anyone ages 9 to 99. So they can have access to art kits filled with art supplies, as well as virtual lessons by our staff and professional artists.
Yes, and I'm so excited to get into this. Obviously, I have my kit all set up, so we'll get to that in just a minute. But what are some of the art kits that you guys do have available?
So far, we have three amazing art kits. We have a drawing art kit, a watercolor art kit, and then a printmaking art kit. So each of those kits contain all of the really high quality art supplies for each of those media. And then you receive access to a virtual portal, which hosts all of the virtual art lessons from professional artists as well as our staff. And the beautiful thing about these kits is that they're mailed direct to your doorstep. And what's so amazing is that, if you're a beginner art lover, like you were saying you are, you can get the whole bundle. So you can get all three if you don't have any of these art supplies at home. So you can get all three art kits, or, maybe you have watercolor supplies already at home and you only want the printmaking and the drawing kit. You can also do that. So they can be purchased separately. Or maybe, you have all of the supplies and you don't need any of them, but you really want to have some of our professional artist lessons. You can also buy those virtual lessons online.
Wow, so really making it so unique, so different from anything else, which is so great. Now I want to bring Zena in here because, like I said, I'm so excited to make something with you guys. So I have my art kit here with me. Zena, where should we start?
Hey, so included in your art kit will be a palette, and that's where you're going to want to start. You're going to want to use your tube watercolors, squeeze them into the palette wells, and allow them time to dry. We did that for you, so that's all good to go. To begin your composition, we want to start with the biggest areas. So the background and the foreground, I chose blue and yellow. It's good to choose two different colors to create some depth. And then also the pot, which I used our burnt sienna watercolor for. So I'm just finishing up some details here in the pot. And then once you finish that, you can move on to painting in your flowers with any colors you'd like.
Wow. Okay, very easy. Make it really, really simple, which is great. I've already started my background here. I like your blue idea. Very good idea. So Zena, what age range is Studio Create for?
It's actually for anyone who loves art, ages 9 to 99. So basically anyone who's interested in these materials and learning more about art and creating, it's totally perfect for.
I have to say that's one of the things that I love the most about it because, like you said, it does come with the whole color palette, and then too, you get this great watercolor book, so you can continue painting after this, which is so fantastic. And now, Zena, I have to ask you too, is there a technique to doing some of these flowers? Because that's the part that I'm the most worried about.
Yeah, so basically with the flowers, what I'm going to do now, because I was using our larger flat brush for the background and foreground, so now I'm going in with one of the smaller round brushes that you have. And basically the nice thing about watercolor is if you make a mistake, you can wipe it up real easy. But you want to get a good balance of pigment and water so that it doesn't run too much and bleed into the background. But also it can be fun if it does run over a bit and you can make your piece a bit more abstract.
Right, definitely. Well, that's what's so great and so fun about doing something like this. So to wrap things up here quickly, you guys, Shayna, how do we get our kit?
Yeah, so you can purchase any of the Studio Create, either the art kits, the virtual lessons, anything, all of the above at cherryartshop.org/Studio Create. And you can also explore the rest of our Cherry Art Shop. There's loads of professional artists work for sale. But yeah, so you can purchase them at cherryarts.org/Studio Create.
Well, guys, this is super fun. I'm so excited to go ahead and finish off my painting here. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us on Coco.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Purchase the Cherry Art Studio Create and build your own at-home art studio. Studio Create features different art kits filled with high-quality art supplies and professional artist lessons that will be shipped right to your doorstep. Learn more at cherryarts.org.